जय द्वैता चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद। जय जय चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद। जय द्वैता चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद। जय द्वैता चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे। Loudly, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, अभय चरणा अरविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्री प्रभुपाद की। इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य डिप्टी फाउंडर आचार्य सेवियर ऑफ द होल वर्ल्ड श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजक आचार्य अष्टोत्तर शतश्री श्रीमद् भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर श्री प्रभुपाद की। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास की। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपिका श्याम भूमि श्री वृंदावन धाम मथुरापुरी धाम पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की। श्री श्री गुरु नमः। श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः तथा तस्मै स्वपदान्तिकं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं श्रीयुतां श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातः सहगणा रघुनाथान्विता सजीवा साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनं सहितं कृष्णचरितम् श्रीराम कृष्ण सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखाश्च वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे। हरे So welcome to our morning continuation of the discussion from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Sri Krishna Kaviraj Goswami, Adi-lila, fourth chapter, the confidential reasons for the Lord's appearance. Last time we discussed up to verse number 27 is over. Krishna is telling about how he is Atmaram in one sense, all his senses are perfect, but still he gets fulfillment in each one of his senses through Radharani. Her sight means her beauty, the smell, fragrance from her body, sweet sound, touch, and taste. Everything is out of the world, out of the spiritual world also. So, 248 and 49, a contradiction letters, which led to his appearing in this world as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. এই মাতা জগতের সুখে আমি হেতু রাধিকার রূপ গুণ আমার জীবাতু life and soul. Thus, although I am the source of happiness for the entire world, the beauty and attributes of Sri Radhika are my soul. In Rath Yatra, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says one verse, conversation between Radha and Krishna. He says, Brajavasi yata jana mata pita bandhogan sab hoya mora pranadhan तार मध्ये गोपीगण साक्षात मोर जीवा तुम्ही मोर जीवने जीवा. Krishna is telling Srimati Radharani that how all the Brajavasis, mother, father, friends, they are all my life and soul. And in that, gopis are my all the more life and soul. Paramati Gopikana Sakshat Moro Jivan, they are my life itself. And to me more Jivan are Jivan. And you are the life of my life. Somebody may be our life of life. So similarly, Krishna is our life. Krishna leaves heart, we dead, we become dead. So he is our life. But Krishna's life is Srimati Radharani. So Radharani is our life of our life. Krishna's life of life is Srimati Radhika. Sri Radhika are my life and soul, the beauty and attributes. Ei mata anubhava amar pratita chari dekhiye yadi Sabha Viparita. In this way, my affectionate feelings for Srimati Radharani may be understood, but on analysis, I find them contradictory. Next, 250 to 254 is 5 verses talk about, and yet Srimati Radharani's senses are captivated by Krishna. Krishna's senses are captivated by Radharani. Radharani's senses are also captivated by Krishna, and she experiences more pleasure than Krishna. So this is further contradiction. 250. Radhara darshane mora jodaya nayana amara darshane radha sukhe ayag agyana. My eyes are fully satisfied when I look upon Srimati Radharani, but by looking upon me, she becomes even more advanced in mutually help each other to experience higher and higher rasa or more and more rasa. Paraspara Venugite Haraye Chetana Mora Brahme Tamalere Kare Alingana. The flute-like murmur of the bamboos rubbing against one another stills Radharani's consciousness, or she thinks it to be the sound of my flute, and she embraces a tamal tree, mistaking it for me. Just two bamboo sticks, they rub each other. The sound that is produced, that is like flute sound of Krishna's. That's what Radharani feels. And tamal tree is in complexion similar to Krishna's. This is tamal tree only, thinking this is Krishna. So this is height of madness. That tamal tree is not Krishna, but Sarvatra Haya Nija Ishtadeva Spurti. Uttam Adhikari, he doesn't see animate and inanimate things, objects of this world, but he sees everywhere his Lord only. Sarvatra Haya Nija Ishtadeva Spurti. Just like same example of boy in love with a girl. So everywhere he sees any girl, oh, maybe Kalpana. No, no, she's not Kalpana. Oh. And next girl, Kalpana. No, no, no. Everywhere he sees Kalpana only. Chinyaitam Jagat Sarvam Kalpana Virapeda. So that kind of height and love towards the Lord should be reached for us. But Radharani is like that already. She's all the time like that. So Krishna Spurti is everywhere. There are three types of realizations of the Lord. Krishna Karanamrut Babilomangal Thakur. So he says, one is in the consciousness Krishna appears, which we can all experience if we are highly Krishna conscious. We will feel that we are with Krishna, especially by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Interviewers in this interview, two judges, Radha and Krishna, they are the placement officers of the company called Golok Vrindavan. And they are all the time taking interviews. Only thing is nobody appears for the interviews except between 5:30 to 7:30. 2 hours. ISKCON devotees agree. They sit there for the interview with all tiredness and with great reluctance. Oh, that interview has to happen, huh? Okay. Yeah, a question. Question is already understood. What is the answer? Okay, answer I know. Same answer. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Next question, same answer. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. Next question, same answer. Hare Krishna, Krishna. क्या और कुछ आंसर है कि नहीं? हाँ, और आपको कुछ और प्रश्न आता है कि नहीं? We are counter questioning the interviewers, Radha and Krishna. भाई आपको कुछ काम है कि नहीं? आप जाओ ना, ऑल्टर बंद है ना, आपके आगे मेरे जीवन में खराब कर रहे हैं जीवन. If I have to have an interview with Guru on initiation day, this interview with these agents of Guru, or it is said the Guru is the agent of these two interviewers, these two owners. So I have to appear for this interview. कब होगा interview? 2 घंटे का. So like that with murky mind and all. So this kind of chanting will not lead to the presence of Radha Krishna. But one should be three things as His Grace Mahatma Prabhu says. I get to chant, I want to chant, I love to chant. So we get to chant because we are, what to call, helpless. We are checkmated fellows. For initiation, we have to chant 16 rounds. And after initiation, there is another checkmated problem that you have vowed in front of hundreds and hundreds of devotees. So you have to chant continuously throughout life 16 years. So we get to chant for sure. Next is advanced level. Madhyam Adhikari will be on that platform. Kanishta Adhikari means I get to chant. Too much to chant. I get to chant too much. Like that. That is Kanishta Adhikari. Madhyam Adhikari, I want to chant. So this physical service is there. I will do that. After that, I want to pick up my bits bag and Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. जैसे गुलाब जामुन खा रहे हैं ना, एक हो गया, कितना मधुर है, दूसरा तीसरा और 10 बड़े हैं, लेकिन जब तक तीसरा नहीं खाऊंगा तब तक चौथे को स्पर्श नहीं कर सकता ना, तीसरा खाऊंगा तभी चौथा, चौथा खाऊंगा तभी पांचवा सीक्वेंस. But anyway, there is satiation there, saturation at one point of time. After 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 100, you are dead. You will be dead there only, in the Prasadam hall. Literally, you will be dead there. Feed 100 gulab jamun somehow, like that. Some gulab jamuns will start coming out from the stomach also because the inner space is completely occupied. फिर से उसको अंदर डालना, दूसरा बाहर आ जाए. क्या same thing is going on. First in, last out. First in, first out. And then last in, last out. But then first in, first out, last in, last out. What is this? So that is the problem with the material pleasure. But in spiritual life, it is far beyond. Krishna, the Madhyam Adhikari, he thinks, I want to chant. And Uttam Adhikari, love to chant. He is in love with Krishna. What can we speak about him? Because we are not him. We are not Uttam Adhikari. But it's amazing. So we should chant. So here he is saying, what is he saying? Dangerous of Tamal tree. So she's so mad after Krishna. So when will we become mad after Krishna? Our goal in life is to become mad, excessively mad. Matta you can be, Unmatta you could be, or Pramatta you could be. Pramatta means excessively mad. Nunam Pramatta kurute. Yadindriya Pritaya Pranoti. That sloka 555, sorry, 551. 555 is 551. First only of Rishabh's teaching to all his 100 sons headed by Bharat Maharaj. The people in this world are mad after sense gratification, which is easily available for dogs and hogs who eat stool. Stool means the class only. And that is what is sense gratification. Available for everywhere, everyone, for everyone. And people are mad after it. But those who transcend sense gratificatory desires, those who are with loving devotees of the Lord, for them highest pleasure is available of this and of that world. If we want, of that world rather, of this highest, of this world, the highest pleasure is sense gratification, sex life only. Sex. But of that world, transcendental pleasure is available for us if we wish to experience that. So that kind of madness has to be there. So the first he says is in consciousness you experience Krishna. Said by chanting mainly, but other services also, maybe hearing some katha, kirtan, somewhere you will in consciousness you will feel. This is one state. Then higher next state is you are experiencing in consciousness and somewhat externally also. Externally also, Krishna is kind of reciprocating with you, but it's not still very clear. And the third highest is Krishna is directly experienced by the devotee, that is sakshatkar. So in that it's like something like you can see that when we are in deep sleep, maybe swapna stage, in what we call dream state, you are having some person and you are having conversation with him. Something is going on, maybe pleasurable thing. How many of you experience? It is as if reality. In one sense, it is not reality because in one sense, your whole existence is also not reality. You take it as reality. And so, and this is all temporary. It is reality in one sense, but it is not permanent reality. But anyway, so in that dream state, We think, yeah, the conversation, it's very pleasurable like that. And then after some time, what happens? Maybe you're supposed to get up early in the morning. Some devotee wakes you up in the dream. Huh? He wakes you up and he says, yeah, Hari bro, thank you, bro. You get up and you get ready and all. But this is in the dream. Now somebody outside is trying to wake you. Prabhu, Prabhu, wake up. And you think, what nonsense? I already got up. I took bath also. I'm chanting already. But you have not taken bath. You are still sleeping. That was dream. Now he's trying to wake you up. I'm chanting and somebody is disturbing me, or I'm sleeping and somebody is waking me up. You understand? All of us have good experience. So this is second. And third is you have gotten up already. You have taken bath and you are all actually chanting. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. So that is how you can understand these states, three states. One, in consciousness you experience Krishna. Like in the dream, you are woken up by some devotee. And second, it's in consciousness, but externally also Krishna is reciprocating, but it's like in between. That is, if somebody is trying to wake you up when you think that you are already woken up. And third is you are fully awake and chanting Hare Krishna. Three realization. Krishna alingina painu janama safale Krishna sukhe magna rahe vruksha kari kole. I have gotten the embrace of Sri Krishna. She thinks. So now my life is fulfilled. Thus she remains immersed in pleasing Krishna, taking the tree in her arms. So this is on high level. Because for her, embracing that key tree, embracing Krishna in one sense, kind of thing, because she's so Krishna conscious. Or us, we will not first embrace tree only, thinking it to be Krishna. We are quite, our conscience is quite gross and quite external. We're so much stuck in this material world. This is good, this is bad, that. All that one has to overcome. Dvaite Bhadra Bhadra Gyan, यही सब यही मनोधर्म सब मनोधर्म ही भाल यही मंद ही सब भ्रम. Krishna's Kaviraj Goswami says, Dvaite, because of the dualities that we have in our life, Bhadra Abhadra Gyan. We think these things are auspicious, these things are inauspicious. This is good, that is bad. All dualities. Chita, Ushna, Sukha, Dukkha, Mana, Apmana. All short, fat, thin, rich, poor. So many millions of dualities. And we are stuck in that. So this is all because of our conditioned nature. Dvaite Bhadra Bhadra Gyan, Saba Manu Dharma, Yahi Bhala, Yahi Manda. This is good, this is bad. Saba, Yahi Saba Brahma. This is all illusion. Because everything is material only. Why in material life, what is good, what is bad? Everything is illusion only. It's all temporary. They are so mad after money, gold, and all that. So now, just imagine now, maybe 10,000 years from now, what will be the value of currency notes that we all are using? 500 rupees notes, 100 rupees, 200 rupees notes. 10,000 years later, whether these currency notes will be there, just like 2,000 rupees. So important, some few years back. Now, if I give you 5 notes of 2,000 rupees, will you be happy? हाँ प्रभु, इसका क्या बोझ है कि आपको मेरे जेब में मेरे सर पे क्यों बोझ डाल रहे? 5 रुपए 5 नोट्स का क्या बोझ? What burden do you have by 5 notes? You see, 2000 रोड पे पड़े हैं बहुत सारे 2,000 रुपीज नोट्स फील्ड में. कोई जाएगा क्या दौड़ के? 2,000. Oh, it is useless, isn't it? Useless. But just few years back, how many years back? 10 years back, 15 years back, 8 years back. 8 years back, 2,000 rupees note, how we are valuing, keeping so safely. 20 rupees in this pocket, 2,000 rupees in this pocket. We are always checking this pocket on. हो गया तो गया, तो पड़ा, ये कभी नहीं जाना चाहिए. और अभी, now if you have 20 rupees note here and 2,000 rupees note in the right pocket, what will you do? Which one you will be more careful? 20 rupees. है कि नहीं? 20 rupees क्या है? In comparison, now 2,000 rupees has no, and 1,000 years, 10,000, 1 lakh years from now, towards the end of Kali Yuga, what will be there? Even gold, like some years back, all these diamond rubies and so much in abundance. But now where are they? In one sense, I heard that what is that? Krishna Dev Rai's that Vijayanagar or this place in Hampi Udupi. Hampi, I think Hampi or the marketplace. The marketplace and both the sides of the road people will go, customers, and both sides people would be sitting with baskets filled with pearls, rubies, emeralds, diamonds. These are sailors. They're sitting, and what you gonna people from Arab countries, Persia, they're all coming to purchase the precious stones from India. And eventually it is all gone. Who knows where it is gone? Maybe they have stolen and they have taken there. So the value keeps changing. And what to speak when Brahmaji's night will begin? Then all this gold, currency note, they'll all go underground. And the whole earth will be submerged with water. And all these currency notes will just become water, 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 water. There will be particles, paper particles, and will be floating in that water of inundation. Pralay Kalin Jal. And then बाद में आग लगेगी पूरे यूनिवर्स को. That Ananta Shesh will emit fire from his mouth, and the upward blowing wind will take the fire up. The every universe is on his head. Whole universe will be burned for 100 years. All the paper notes, currency notes, gold, what will happen? Rubies, diamonds, and then whole, it will be only converted into 24 elements. Earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, intelligence, false ego. And then that will be just remaining as pradhan. That also unmanifested. Unmanifested. And again, when next creation begins, Mahavishnu glances in, then there will be Mahat Tattva. Then again 24 elements. And then Brahma will take this like universe, 14 planetary system. And then in that there will be earth, water, fire, ether, and apart from that, diamond, gold, rubies, and so all this in between state, nothing. No gold, no diamond, no rubies, no currency note, 2000 rupees note is anyway gone. 20 rupees, 500 rupees, American dollar. How much is maximum? $100, $1000? I don't know how much. $100 is there, I think. $100. Maybe 1000 rupee dollar? No. $1000, not 1000 rupee dollar. $1000, something like that. Maybe there, may not be. So that may be big currency notes. Or maybe something else, dinar, yen, that may be more costlier. Huh? Kuwait. Kuwaiti dinar. Like, anyway, so much. So all these people are mad after years later has no value on me. So don't ever run after that which has temporary value. 2000 rupees had temporary value. So we are all running after it. One point of time. Now nobody runs after. Millions of 2000 rupees are lying on the road. Nobody will bother. Just like you all must have experienced. Colleges when you were studying, some coaching institutes would distribute their pamphlets. Maybe some of you work in coaching institute might be distributing. So as a formality, we will take it because the fellow is feeling too bad. He'll collapse there if nobody takes. So we take it and walk some distance and then throw it. And after some time you find, my God, hundreds of those coaching institutes, and you are watching, all that paper and all, everybody, somebody has stamped on the extreme left and somebody has stamped in the middle. One thing is torn, one thing is gone in gutter. So many of them. No value. People don't have value. So like that. So don't run after things which has of temporary value. Run after that which has permanent value. Harinam. Golokera prema dhana. Harinam sankirtana. Harinam has value all throughout, all time. Even when Mahavishnu inhales, then also Harinam has same value. When he exhales, when Brahmaji is creating, he has created. Ananta Shesh is burning the entire universe. Water is inundating the whole universe. All the time Harinam has same value. Just embrace wholeheartedly. Harinam. So I have gotten the embrace of Shri Krishna, she thinks. So now my life is fulfilled. Thus she remains immersed in pleasing Krishna, taking the tree in her arms. Anukula vate yadi पाया मोर गंध उड़िया कोड़ीते चाहे प्रेमी हय अंध. When a favorable breeze carries to her the fragrance of my body, she is blinded by love and tries to fly into that breeze. So we fellows get some smell, good, what do you call it? Odorant. Odor is e-odor is what? दुर्गंध है उसकी बॉडी का वो अंडू करने के लिए deodorant नहीं, but it has some smell. They will add something. All mixed up with his bodily bad odor, the scent and the chemicals that are all there in that stuff. Not good in our body, but we feel so nice. No body of a man or woman has a natural fragrance. Human beings don't have it. Demigods have. The heavenly damsels, Apsaras, when they come on Bhumandalam and in higher regions, in other 8 varshas, when they take bath, the water ponds, water bodies, when they come out, the water body becomes fragrant. Because they took bath, the bodily fragrance gets mixed in the water, and when they come out, the water has become more fragrant. Now imagine we 10 of us, 15 of us, we enter in some any water body and we come out. So what is the fragrance of that water body? It becomes bad, worse. It had maybe earlier already had bad odor because 100,000 people had already taken bath in that. Then we went 15, 10 it became further, and like that over it became more and more, it's become worse and worse. So we don't have. But here Radharani is just the smell, the fragrance that is coming with that breeze. She also gets carried away. Her mind is carried away, and she feels like, let us merge in that. Not like Mayavadi merging, like that. Completely absorbed. This is called absorption. Like that. Tambula charvita yabe kare aswadane ananda samudre ananda samudra dube kichoi na jane. When she tastes the brittle chewed by me, she merges in an ocean of joy and forgets everything else. All different things are told. The sound of the flute, then touch through the tree embracing, tamal tree embracing, then embrace, that is taste. Then breeze carrying the fragrance of Krishna's body, and betel nut, that is taste. 4 are there. Which remain? Beauty anyway is there. Sound of the flute. The tamal tree, maybe beautiful Krishna with Shyam Sundar complexion. So because that is covering the beauty kind of. Then next is no, that she is embracing. So now like beauty they have not. That was 250. My eyes are fully satisfied when I look upon Srimati Radharani, but by looking upon me, she becomes even more advanced in satisfaction. So both Krishna saying Radharani, Radharani saying Krishna, both are covered. So in that beauty is there. So all 5 are covered there. So here betel nut tested by Krishna, when she chews upon it, she merges in an ocean of joy and forgets everything else. So when we get Mahaprasad of the Lord, same thing is there. And we are not supposed to test betel nuts for that matter. Lord is offered every day, but we don't take pan. But so many other items are there: rice, dal, sabji, chapati, puri, pakoda, so many things. So when we get it, we should feel wow, lip to lip kiss. Krishna tasted with his lips all that food. Then we get Mahaprasad, and from his lips it came to my lips. It's lip to lip kiss. Like that. So what more is required? All that desire, hankering for lip to lip kiss is fully satisfied through Mahaprasad particularly. Nothing more is required. But because we are not so devotionally high, So we don't even realize and we see the fault. Yeah, I किसने आना है? And why so less? What kind of manager are you? I have given my life as a brahmachari for Mahaprasad only. And these fellows are giving so less Mahaprasad, are not giving me only. जीना तो क्या जीना महाप्रसाद के बिना. So if we only realize how Krishna has given everything to us, then we are blessed. So Radharani is so happy. Just one betel nut she got. She's always Krishna conscious, but she's all the more Krishna conscious. She's always Krishna conscious only, all the more. We are not Krishna conscious, and by tasting Mahaprasad also we don't become so Krishna because of offenses. Because we see with material vision, we don't see Mahaprasad with spiritual vision. That's how it matters to us quantity. Only little bit somebody gives, puri is there. And puts in your. ये क्या है bro? ये महाप्रसाद है. पूरी 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 इतना छोटा कण है वो. I can't even understand it's पूरी. चपाती जैसे ही लग रहा है वो. थोड़ा ज्यादा दो ना. फुल पूरी दोगे तो समझ आएगा कि पूरी है क्या चपाती. So we are so material vision is there, so we commit offenses. So where is that lip to lip kiss? That realization, when will it come? As long as we have material vision, we won't get there. We won't have that realization. So Radharani is always Krishna conscious. One betel nut makes so much difference. Next 255 to 268 is 13, 14 verses talk about Krishna's decision to descend. In that 255, Srimati Radharani experiencing Krishna. Amara Sangame Radha Ayaya Yananda Shatamukhe Bolitabu Apaitar. Even with hundreds of mouths, I could not express the transcendental pleasure she derives from my association. Now you see on one side Anantashesh with all his powers, and he is not some ordinary fellow or some extraordinary fellow. He is the supreme personality of Godhead, expansion of the Lord. Anantashesh with all his abilities, he is not able to glorify Krishna's qualities, his form, beauty, names, nothing. He is not ever coming to an end. And so he's saying, but even the hundreds of mouths, I could not express the transcendental pleasure. With his thousands of mouths, Anantashesh is not able to glorify one Krishna. The Krishna says, if I have hundreds of mouths, I could not express the transcendental pleasure she derives from my association. See the paradox. How much Radharani is enjoying. So this proves that in serving one pleasure derives more pleasure than in receiving the service. So in order to get that experience, Krishna had to come as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So next 256 to 258, 3 verses are above. Krishna experiencing Srimati Radharani. Lila ante sukhe ihar angera madhuri taha dekhi sukhe ami pashari. Seeing the luster of her complexion after our pastimes together, I forget my own identity in happiness. So he was getting happiness through their pleasure pastimes. But after the pastime is over, seeing the luster of her complexion, he forgets his own identity in happiness. Because she has experienced more happiness than him. So though he experienced happiness during pastime, after the pastime is over, then he understood, she enjoyed more than me. I thought I was enjoying. The illusion is gone now. Now I see she has enjoyed more. Clear cut sign is there on her body complexion. So Krishna, to come out of his illusion, to experience reality, he had to come as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and serve. That illusion is transcendental, not like our illusion. Under Mahamaya. That is Leela Shakti of the God. Toharaye samarasa arata muni mane amara brajer rasa sehana hi jane. The sage Bharata has said that the mellows of lover and beloved are equal, but he does not know the mellows of my Vrindavan. Bharat Muni, Prabhupada clarified, according to expert sexologists, like Bharat Muni, the male and the female enjoy equally in material sex pleasure. But in the spiritual world, the relationships are different. although this is unknown to mundane experts. So I don't know where exactly, but Bharat Muni is famous kind of Bharat Muni. So even Rupa Goswami in his literature, especially poems and all. So a lot of stuff is taken by acharyas from Bharat Muni. I don't know how he got this expertise of understanding how much a lover and beloved is, because he is a male. So male, and in case he went through sex experience, he can understand what inner feeling and all that a male experiences sexual relationship with a female. But how could he tell what a female experiences in sex relationship with a male? That I don't know. But some kind of thing is there. So as we're saying, according to expert sexologists, Bharat Muni, the male and the female enjoy equally in material sex. To some extent, it can be through asking. If the male asks the female, "Are you satisfied with our sexual activity?" So she may say yes, no, to that, and a lot of interviews may be taken. In current world, it will be interviews of the males and females in your sex relationship. How you feel? What is the epitome? What is the experience? Maximum pleasure? This that kind of stuff. God knows how Bharat Muni got empowerment, but he still cannot understand transcendental because he's talking on mundane level only. Mundane sex, maybe the male and female, some kind of enjoyment, equally enjoy material sex pleasure. But spiritually, he cannot tell it. So Krishna is quoting him, or Krishna's Kaviraj Goswami is quoting Krishna's feeling in that he is talking about Bharat Muni also. Annera sangame ami yata sukha pai aha hai te radha sukha shata adhikai. The happiness I feel when meeting Radharani is 100 times greater than the happiness I get from meeting others. So amazing. She is special, undoubtedly. True. The next is all of Krishna's transcendental senses are overwhelmed. Nirdutamrita madhuri parimala kalyani bimbadharo Vaktram pankaja saurabham kuharita slagha bhidaste giraha Angam chandana shitalam tanuriyam saundarya sarvak swabhak त्वमासाद्य ममेदम इंद्रियकुलं राधे मुहुर्मादते. This is Lalit Madhava Shila Rupa Goswami. My dear auspicious Radharani, your body is the source of all beauty. Your red lips are softer than the sense of immortal sweetness. Your face bears the aroma of a lotus flower. Your sweet words defeat the vibrations of the cuckoo, and your limbs are cooler than the pulp of sandalwood. All my transcendental senses are overwhelmed in ecstatic pleasure by tasting you, who are completely decorated by beautiful qualities. So, beauty of his experience or other in his body. Next. रूपेकं स हरस्य लुब्धनयनां स्पर्शे अतिहृच्छत्वचम् वाण्याम् उत्कलितश्रुतिं परिमले संहृष्टनासापुटाम् आरज्जत् रसनां किलाधरपुटे न्यञ्चन मुखाम्बोरसारुहाम् दम्भोद्गीर्णमहाधृतिं बहिरपि प्रोद्यत् विकाराकुलाम्. How difficult it is. By seeing also, and I am repeating for you, it should be easier than me. Still, it is difficult. Her eyes are enchanted by the beauty of Lord Krishna, the enemy of Kamsa. Her body thrills in pleasure at his touch. Her ears are always attracted to his sweet voice. Her nostrils are enchanted by his fragrance, and her tongue hankers for the nectar of his soft lips. She hangs down her lotus-like face, exercising self-control only by pretense. but she cannot help showing the external signs of her spontaneous love for Lord Krishna. This is description of countenance of Radha, her beauty, her face. So some unknown melo is next described. ताते जानी मोते आछे कोन एक रस आमारा मोहिनी राधा तारे करे वश. Considering this, I can understand that some unknown melo in me controls the entire existence of my captivator, Srimati Radharani. Something is there. Puzzle for Krishna. 262 and 63 talk about despite his efforts, what happens. Ama haite Radha payo ye jatiya sukha swadite ami sadai unmukha. I'm always eager to test the joy that Radharani derives from me. Nana yatna kariyami nari aswadite sei sukha madhurya ghrane लोभे लोभ राढ़े चित्ते लोभ बाढ़े चित्ते. In spite of various efforts, I have not been able to test it, but my desire to relish that pleasure increases as I smell its sweetness. So Krishna cannot experience as Krishna. He has to come with the mood of Radha. Just like a beautiful man or woman is there, when they see others are attracted to their face or whatever, they cannot enjoy it till they go in front of the mirror. Only when they go, then they can understand. But still, it's a different experience. See your own beauty and relish it, or to see someone else's beauty and relish it. Though sometimes, because of our pride, no matter we may be looking like a crow, and in front of the mirror, we feel, what beautiful face. At least I don't have pimples, with many others, even fair complexion fellows have. We'll always have n number of reasons why I'm more beautiful than others. I may be dark complexion, but at least pimples are not there. At least the hair are quite soft and quite stylish. Some excuse will always be there because of our Nitya false ego. So he's saying, in spite of various efforts, I have not been able to test it, but my desire to relish that pleasure increases as I smell its sweetness. So for that reason, Krishna's decision to descend, that is 264 to 268. Rasa aswaditayami kaila avatara prema rasa aswadila vividha prakara. Formerly, I appeared in the world to test mellows, and I tested the mellows of pure love in various ways. The earlier experience like that, but this is not experience, so he needs to experience it. Ragamarge bhakta bhakti करे ये प्रकारे कहा शिखाइल लीला आचरण द्वारे. I taught devotional service that springs from the devotee's spontaneous love, demonstrating it with my pastimes. Yaitina Trishnamura Nahila Purana Vijatiya Bhavena He Aha Aswadana. But these three desires of mine were not satisfied, for one cannot enjoy them in a contrary position. As the enjoyer, you cannot enjoy the test of being enjoyed. So for that, you have to get into the role of the one who provides enjoyment to the enjoyer. Radhikara Bhavakanti Angikara Vine Seiti na Sukha Kabhu Nahe Aswadane. Unless I accept the luster of the ecstatic love of Sri Radhika, these three desires cannot be fulfilled. The internal desires, what happiness she derives in serving Krishna, etc. For that, he has to come with her mood and luster also. Radha Bhava Angikari Hari Tara Varna Ina Sukha Aswadite Jaya Avatirna. Therefore, assuming Radharani's sentiments and bodily complexion, I shall descend to fulfill these three desires. Krishna decided in that way. See, the chapter is ending, so we'll end only. 269 to 277, Krishna's appearance as Lord Chaitanya. The next two verses, 269 and 70, coincidence. Sarva bhave kaila Krishna yayita nichaya hena kale aila Yogavatara Samaya In this way, Lord Krishna came to a decision. Simultaneously, the time came for the incarnation of the age. Yuga Dharma also had to be spread. So, okay, two in one. I'll do both the thing. Internally, I will relish what Radharani relishes in my service, and externally, let's spread the holy name, which is the Yuga Dharma for Kali Yuga. Sri Kale Shri Advaita Karena Aradhana Ahara Hunkare Kaila Krishna Akarshana. At that time, Sri Advaita was earnestly worshipping him. Advaita attracted him with his loud calls. Oh, my devotee is also calling me. He is feeling helpless alone in Navadvip because so many materialistic people over there. So he's calling me to come there. Okay, I'll go. You understand? How coincidence happening. All transcendental. So now his appearance. Pita Mata Guru Gana Age Avatari Radhikara Bhava Varna Angikara Kari Navadvipe Shachigarbha Shuddha Dugdha Sindhu Tahate Prakata Haila Krishna Purna Indu. First, Lord Krishna made his parents and elders appear. Parents, Jagannath Mishra and Sachimata. Elders, Atatajar has already appeared. Madhvendra Puri, Ishwar Puri, Srivas Thakur. Srivas Thakur. They are elders. Then Krishna himself, with the sentiments and complexion of Radhika, appeared in Navadvip like the full moon from the womb of Mother Sachi, which is like an ocean of pure milk. They say from Shir Sagar, moon has come. Similarly, from the Shir Sagar of the womb of Sachi Devi, that is pure milk, from that this moon of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come. Chaitanya Chandra has appeared. 273 to 275, three verses talking about supporting Adi-lila 156, sixth verse. With Rupa Goswami's verse also. Eito Karilu Shashta Shlokera Vyakhyana Shri Rupa Gosaira Pada Padma Kari Dhyana. Meditating on the lotus feet of Shri Rupa Goswami, I have thus explained the sixth verse. Krishna's Gauraj Goswami meditating on every chapter ends with Rupa Raghunath Kapade. But still, for this particular explanation, he had to meditate on Rupa Goswami. Ei dui shlokera ami ye korila artha Sri Rupa Gosaira shloka Pramana Samartha. I can support the explanation of these two verses, verses 5 and 6 of the first chapter of Mangalacharan, 14 verses, 5th and 6th, with a verse from by Sri Rupa Goswami. Aparam kasyapi pranayi jana vrindasya kutuki rasastomam rutva madhuram upahoktum kamapi yaha rucham swama vre yutimiha tadiyam prakatayan Sadevaschaitannya Krutiratitam nah krutpayatuhu. I'm reading in Bangla, this one. So in English it is easier. Lord Krishna desired to test the limitless nectarian laws of the love possessed by one of his multitude of loving damsels, Sri Radha, and so he has assumed the form of Lord Chaitanya. He has tested that love while hiding his own dark complexion with an effulgent yellow color. May that Lord Chaitanya confer upon us his grace. This is Chaitanya Ashtak by Rupa Goswami, third verse. Now conclusion, 276. Mangalacharanam Krishna Chaitanya Tattva Lakshanam Prayojanan Chavatare Shloka Shattakai Nirupitam. Actually, this is in Sanskrit, so it should be recited different. Mangalacharanam Krishna Chaitanya Tattva Lakshanam Prayojanan Chavatare Shloka Shatkair Nirupitam. Thus, the auspicious invocation, the essential nature of the truth of Lord Chaitanya, and the need for his appearance have been set forth in sixth verse. 279 last verse. Shirupa Raghunatha Padeyara Asha Chaitanya Charitamrita Hare Krishna Dasa. Praying at the lotus feet of Shri Rupa and Shri Raghunath, always desiring their mercy, I Krishna Das narrates Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita, following in their footsteps. Thus end the Bhakti on the purpose to Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi-lila fourth chapter describing the confidential returns for the appearance of Lord Chaitanya. That and successfully completed. Successfully or unsuccessfully completed. Any question?
अनंत शेष के बारे में बताया था. So in fifth canto also 25th chapter, glories of Lord Ananta, there is chapter also. So there it is told that yes, thousands of hoods आपने बताया. And फिर उसमें यही बताया उनके white hand he wears blue dhoti and उनका ऐसा facial like वो
yeah, he's a person.
He's a person also
and he has
form of
snake form
simultaneously both.
As you approach him, Yathamam Prapadyanati is the Supreme Lord. Though he is in the mode of Sevaka Bhagavan, it's the Supreme Personality of Servitor Godhead, but that is the mode. But in Tattva, he is the Supreme Lord. So, Yathamam Prapadyanati. For any of the Vishnu forms, Varadev, Matsya, as you approach, if you want to see Varadev as
full
boar, then you will see him as boar. If you want to see him as four-handed Vishnu Murti, then you will see him as Shankha Chakra.
One more question. And the same thing, like after he has universes, he is holding universes. उसके बाद इसमें फिफ्थ कांड में आता है कि सारे नीचे वाले लोगों के पाताल अतल वितल इनके बाद में नरक लोगों का आता है एंड फिर वापस आनंद शेष आता है उनके नीचे आनंद से. सो और यही चीज बताया है कि वहां भी पितृलोक भी आता है एंड पितृलोक के स्वामी कौन है? यमराज. वहां पे पता लिखा है पितृलोक के स्वामी Yamaraj. And after
Aryama, actually Yamaraj like kind of split personality. So Aryama is the controller. Yamaraj looks after impious souls who are in hellish planets. And Aryama is another person who looks after those so-called pious people in Pitrulok. Pitrulok is operated from moon planet, heavenly planet. Whereas these hellish planets are different. They are not operated from heavenly planets. Okay, next.
And one more thing, but Lord Shiva also resides in one of the lower planetary systems, Vital, I think.
Maybe there.
So he's there also, and he's in.
Yeah, he's there.
His expansion.
He is there so many places. It is said that Ganges also, when she comes here on earth, she falls in southern part falls in southern Varshas, the first Varsha, 3 Varshas in the southern direction of the Jambudvip. So when it comes, then there is a big mountain there. From this Varsha and this Varsha, a mountain range separates the two. So from there, the Ganges comes over that mountain to this loka. So everywhere Ganges comes, that's where Shiva is sitting. And he takes her in his jata, in his matted locks up. Like that also is description. Everywhere. And she will come in the first Varsha, then second Varsha, and the third is Bharat Varsha. And Bharat Varsha is also very huge, because this is Himalayan mountain, thousands of kilometers long, wide and high. So it will come, and then from there, here 9 khandas are there. Nava khandas, and one khanda is Sudarshan Khanda or Bhukhanda. This is our earth. You understand? Bharatvarsha is very big. Bharatvarsha is not just Bharat Desh. It is not just whole globe. Its Nava Khandas are there, and ocean is there, and it's Himalaya, which is thousands of kilometers wide, long, and all that stuff. So Lord Shiva is here also. And then when she comes here in Gangotri, so he will be there also. So he will be there in so many places. He is amazing. Vaishnavera Kriyamudra. Vijnana Bhuja, nobody can understand the activities of a Vaishnava, and he is a Vaishnavana Yatha Shambhu, of most Vaishnava. You cannot, Shambhu Tattva is not so easy to understand.
What happens if he is what happens if he eat that pan? Is also Mahaprasad.
Not recommended for Vaishnavas. It will lead to intoxication. Just like tea, coffee has some intoxicant, and rum and beer, too much of intoxicant. This also is intoxicating item. So Vaishnavas don't take intoxications. First of all, we have subtle intoxication of pride, which cannot so easily go away. So why to contaminate our existence with the gross intoxicants like wine and even tea, coffee, and for that matter, haritaki and betel nut. Many other items are also there. We know only tea, coffee, and maybe betel nut. Haritaki and some other things are also. They are all having intoxicants in them to some degree. So they should not be consumed. Otherwise, it get intoxicated. And that intoxicated state, one forgets the Krishna, forgets Krishna. That is the problem. Like one who is drunk, wine, you must have seen people. Now, if you ask him, sir, who are you? And you wake him, shake him up, and wake him up also. It's like, he undergoes what is called delirium or something. Just like sometimes we get up from deep sleep, we are too tired or something like that. Somebody wakes us up, is like, समझ में नहीं आया कौन है, मैं जीवित हूँ या मरा हुआ हूँ. Like, you understand? How many of you experience? समझ ही नहीं आया, मैं पत्थर हूँ, मैं क्या पहाड़ हो, क्या पेड़ हो, कि मैं हूँ कि नहीं हूँ. Whether for me he should be used or it should be used. सजीव और निर्जीव कुछ समझ. So that fellow, that is like, and pride. When we are proud, then also you forget this. Yeah, see, how many of you experience some height, whatever you can go in pride. समझ के रखा है मैं कितना महान हूँ, वो उसमें अपने ही ग्लोरीज दिखते हैं, तो कृष्ण disappears. When you think yourself very insignificant or nothing, then Krishna's huge presence is visible everywhere. That is humility, which is very much recommended. That is the carrier of bhakti.
Outside people is it?
That's what Rup Sanatan said when they met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the midnight in Ramkeli Dham under the tree. They said, "Oh Lord, your glories are unlimited." To Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they know he is Krishna. They tell him that, but we are so insignificant, and we are nicha jati, nicha sangi, karo nicha kaj. Nicha jati. We are born in low family. Now they were not born in low family. They were born in Saraswat Brahmin families from South India, but 7 generations back, their ancestors had shifted East Bengal. From there, they came to West Bengal. But there's a Niche Jati, Niche Sangi. Our associations are low. All meat eaters, all Muslims in the Nawab Hussein's kingdom, they're all eating cow flesh also. Karo Niche Kaj. We are doing all low class activities. So we are like Bauna, dwarf, they say. Both of them are saying. And you are like moon. Though we are dwarf, even heighted fellows, who maybe Prabhu is the tallest among us, can he touch moon? Okay, chalo, let us send him to terrace of this building. Can he touch the moon? Okay, let us send him to गगन उन्नति. इतना उन्नति किया है कि गगन में पहुंच गए वो, बादल आसमान में, तो उधर उनको भेजेंगे. Will you be able to touch? Then what to speak of a Bauna fellow, a dwarf? He can, in the wildest of the dreams, he cannot think of touching the moon. But they say, though we are like dwarfs, we want to touch you, who is like a moon, Gaurachand. So this humility touched Chaitanya. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what he initiates them? Aji haite tomara naam Rupa Sanatan. Today onwards, your names are Rupa and Sanatan, because they were Santosh Amar earlier. But Nawab gave them Diksha, forced Diksha, and made them Takar Malik Dabir Khas. But now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is initiating them, saying, Aji haite tomara naam. आज से तुम दोनों का नाम है रूप सनातन. Mahaprabhu has given initiation और change भी किया है now. आजी है तुम्हारा नाम रूप सनातन. First instruction, दैन्य छाड़, give up humility. तुम्हारा दैन्य फाटे मोरा मन. Because of your humility, my heart is melting, breaking. Please don't do this disservice of breaking my heart. Please, not reduce the humility, give up the humility. Or as Guru Maharaj says, you rascal, become somewhat humble. Because I'm instructing, at least out of reverence for me, respect for me, at least for me, show some humility. And we're saying, no, now I'll have to think. Wait, This is arrogant. That's why we cannot progress in bhakti. Then. What about your question, by the way?
We can give outside.
Better. So why to increase our intoxication? You want to increase your intoxication? Pride is subtlest intoxication. Cannot give up so easily. We want to give that also up when the Krishna's mercy will happen. So external though easily we can give gross. And that is also betel, if you are given 10,000 bit, पान चपाने वाला वो होते हैं ना कोई बनारसी पान के क्या बनारसी शालू आई थिंक शालू मीन्स सारी बट पान किसका फेमस है बनारस बनारस का ही ना बनारस का पान हाँ? बनारस ना तो दे कीप ईटिंग पान ना बनारसी पान God knows whether they take or now or not. Now they live into vodka, but maybe they take pan. So Banarasi pan famous bhi hoga shayad. Must be high class pan. So if 10,000 pans are given to a person, can he eat in one day? One after the whole day, only pan. Morning he's woken up at 4 o'clock. He doesn't get up, but we wake him. And he eats pan. We see, we brush the teeth and all. And after that, first pan, second pan, third pan, fourth pan. Can he take that? That is impossible for any human being, of any being. But pride is such a intoxicant which we can take 24 hours and whole life, life after life, for all our existence in the material world. So this is subtlest intoxicant, very difficult to give up. So, but one step towards giving up that intoxicant is this external intoxicants we give up: tea, coffee, wine, cigarette, and whatever. These are also small. Some other things are there. Tobacco, and Prabhupada has mentioned in Nectar of Instruction. You know? He has mentioned many some other items also. I don't remember now. Tobacco is there. Marijuana is there. LSD. So these are all intoxicants. So they have lesser or more degree of intoxicants in them. You understand? Pan will have some degree intoxicant. Just like our pills also, medicinal pills. Some of them lead to sleep. Some of them are like, some are sleeping pills only. They are meant only to put you to sleep. But some others also, they are not sleeping pills. They have another thing, but they also put you to sleep. That painkillers and all. Because if you are awake, you will experience too much pain. So they will also put you to sleep to some degree. We don't want right, or we don't want better than that. So that Lord can take his control of all the intoxication. He is highly intoxicated fellow. So he's so intoxicated that no intoxicant can create any problem in him. And we can never be so intoxicated. So that's why we should give up this intoxication. But Lord is amazing. So he can take bitter nuts and no problem. But afterwards he takes Mahaprasad. He can जो पान चबाते हैं they will be very happy. वो खाएंगे वो तो भक्त बन जाएंगे महाप्रसाद खाए आदमी वो भी छोड़ देंगे
YouTube, like I was saying, other religions, they were like making fun. Like even I was reading Prabhupada gave him vagina of telling that why do you have to work?
We are born like that only, no? How many of us are born without the contact of a male and female? Such a man is called as Ayonija and female is called as Ayonija. Draupadi was Ayonija. She was not born from male-female competition. She was born from fire only, sacrificial fire. So how are we born? Are we born from male-female physical union or not? Yes. So supreme male in material world is Lord Shiva. He's our first. He's our father, and Parvati is our mother. That's why Shiva and Durga are worship. So what's the point? It's a transcendental. It is there in the scriptures. So why do we have to worship Shiva's manifestation? Exact reason I don't know. We'll have to find out. There in some Purana.
Like you can worship the
See, if you are celebrating the marriage anniversary of your mother and father, you are celebrating. That means what? Ultimately, you are celebrating their physical union only. Because they came together, that's why you got your body, no? Otherwise, you would not have got the body. So why are you worshipping your mother and father through the marriage anniversary? And why are you celebrating your birthday? Because that also originated from their physical union only. So this is so low gross and third class that you are celebrating in a, people are having parties for their birthdays in huge way, isn't it? Next to our camp temple, grand hotel is there. So many, if you are in our ashram, every day more or less, or at least once or twice in a week, you'll hear, किसी का marriage celebration, marriage anniversary, or somebody's birthday party. So okay, let us experience, let us congratulate Harshal for his birthday by saying Happy birthday to you, and everybody sings. That when the one person will be there, will be leading the whole thing. So many birthday parties, so many some people celebrate in five-star hotels. Huge way, lakhs and crores of rupees are spent on birthdays and marriage anniversaries. So what are you doing ultimately? You are celebrating the genitals of your mother and father. You are worshipping them. Because your birthday was because of that combination. And marriage anniversary led to that only. And that's how you came. So why are you celebrating? So why not celebrate Lord Shiva's and Parvati's combination? Because that is supreme. And our mother and father produce only 3/4 of us, and they are not able to maintain us also. We are creating headache for them. And Lord Shiva and Parvati have created millions, millions, and they are able to maintain. And they are peacefully. He's in AC only. My father, Lord Shiva, is always air conditioned. Alas, temperature never goes down, never goes up. Perfect. Seconds. Only once the problem came, temperature went up when Durvasa Muni approached. He's one Ansha Avatar only. He came because Sudarshan was chasing. Sudarshan was meant for. So then Lord Shiva said, hey, come on, my AC is going down. Please go. Because anyway, I cannot help you, Durvasa. So Lord Shiva's, Lord Vishnu's there. I'm helpless, and on the contrary, you are creating problem for me. Your problem I cannot solve, and your problem is becoming my problem. AC is going down. Sorry. Durvasa went again, AC was normal. So I peaceful. He's meditating. Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manarame Sahasranama Vistulyam Ramanam. What a glorious position Lord Shiva has. So that should, why should it not be celebrated? Yes. And this is okay. Chalo, externally somebody may say the genitals of male, but Markandeya Rishi, he was born and he was told at the age of 7 he'll die. So somehow at the age of 7, when he reached 7, he was in Shiva temple, and Yamaraj came to take him away because the time of death has come. And he was Shiva Bhakta, and he got frightened. Small boy, 7-year-old, he immediately embraced Shiva Linga tightly, very tightly, with his strength, whatever. And Yamaraj still was approaching to take him because time of death had come. Immediately the Shiva Linga broke open. Lord Shiva came out and drove away Yamaraj, and he was blessed. He will live for 7 kalpas. 7-year death, at the age of 7 death to 7 kalpas. Even when the water of inundation is there, everybody is gone. He's floating in the waves, and then he sees what a Hare Krishna in Jagannath Puri, leaf of banyan tree. And so many other constants. He was sucked in by the Lord. So it may appear to be genital, it is not some ordinary. So many other pastimes are there, the glory picture, isn't it? We should not underestimate. They should know. If they consider this to be the linga, it is not just a linga, it is Shiva linga. So who is that Shiva? Who is told for Sanatana Dharmis to worship. So then his all pastimes are there, hundreds and thousands in number. How glorious he is. So Teji Asamna Doshaya. Don't see faults in the great Tattva. Moon also such soothing gives such a light. But there are some pock marks there. Don't see the faults. So you should not see faults. And this is anyway on higher level. This is not like ordinary. Shiva cannot be Shiva. First one cannot understand Shiva only. So glorious he is. He is the topmost Vaishnava. Vaishnava cannot be understood for that. Any Vaishnava, and what to speak of, if he is topmost Vaishnava, we are lowermost beings. or even if we are devotees, we are lowermost Vaishnavas, means Kanishta Adhikar. प्राकृत भक्त भक्ताधम, भक्तों में है अधम, अधम है नहीं सबसे नीचे. तो हम लोग क्या समझेंगे शिव जी को? How exalted he is. So those fellows with their low class mentality and envy in the heart, so they will say so many things. So if we have proper answer, we may answer. And even if you are answering, whether they are in the position to listen, they are not in a position to listen, then useless to pour water on side down earthen pot. So not even one drop goes inside. If it is open, even a small bottle can accept water as much as can be filled in that. But if it's upside down pot, even if it's a huge pot, one drop out. So we should know also whom to, we should give up. Madhyamadhikari means prema maitri kripa upeksha. Those who are envious, we avoid them. We have to go after them. Okay, chalo, long time back. श्री चैतन्य चरितामृत की जय, श्री कृष्ण कविराज की जय, श्री प्रभुपाद, हरे कृष्णा.